morning everybody, and how are you? My name's Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a small business called The Flower Patch, where I make beautiful artificial flower arrangements for all occasions. And this is my cat Marley. Right, I hope you all had a wonderful weekend, guys. I was very busy, let's just say. I still haven't finished in my workshop. I've gone through 60 of my buckets. I've got another 24 to do, and that's all just the greenery. I've done all the floral, which it took me 2 days, but I've done it. And then yesterday, instead of doing the greenery, it was a lovely day outside, so I decided to go in the garden with my husband and get it ready for all the spring time, come in and get it all looking pretty and clear from all the leaves from the trees. So that's what we were doing. Maybe as you can see, guys, I've got a swollen face again, an allergic reaction. I had one last time and I thought it was to do with the purchase of a leather sofa that I went and brought online, and at the time I was using this moisturizing cream and didn't think no more about it, the cream. And then I found that we took the leather sofa back and brought a new one, and I've just run out of some more moisturizing cream, so I went back to the one I used when I had the first sofa, and it made my face swell again. So it's obviously that. So I've thrown it in the bin and I'll never buy it again. So I am on antihistamines yet again. Oh my goodness. My face has been worse over the weekend, but it seems to have calmed down today, so it's not as swollen. So it'll work. No worries, guys. I can still talk and I can still use my hands to work. So anyway, today we are going to do something slightly different. I wanted to do, when I was in the garden yesterday, I thought, why don't I do something for the garden to give your mum for Mother's Day, in the garden. It would look lovely, or maybe just as a gift to your dad, your granddad, your uncle. It doesn't matter either way. And I had this little truck, and I thought it came where you had to just attach the wheels yourself. That was all. The rest of it was done. So I thought I would do a little garden planter arrangement in a little truck. It's like a vegetable truck where you put your groceries in. Back in the day, they used to have sacks with them all in. So that's what we're going to do. And the wheels do turn around. So if your garden's on a slope, I suggest you place it at the bottom, or maybe on a flat surface. So that's what we're going to do today. I got that from Lily Jade's floristry. I have got some ribbon. I'm not sure whether I want to attach ribbon because we're going to do reds and whites. So I'm not sure whether I'm going to attach any ribbon, but I've got it, just in case. So I've found some oddments of my, now let me look, because it looks similar to another one. Longleaf boxwood. It's not, I thought it was the ruscus, it's not, it's the longleaf boxwood, and that's what I've found some oddments of when I was searching through things. And I've also got out, oh, thank you, my son's brought me a cup of coffee. Thank you. And I've also got out these oddments of magnolia leaves, what I thought I could place perhaps some around the bottom, what I'd taken off of a magnolia flower and just placed picks on to use for other projects. Oh my goodness, Now, a lovely lady, texted me about this, what it was called. Oh, and I had it earlier on. I was thinking of it. Oh, I see. I've gone loopy again. But was it either jasmine or something along those lines? Foliage. Oh my goodness, I can't remember. But we're going to use this in it, just a bit of light colour, you know, to have a contrast against the dark of the leaves of the other foliage. I've also got out some of my green lavender, and I've just noticed I've got about 5 on single picks, but the rest on bushes. I haven't really prepared today, guys. I've just grabbed them. So I have got those as well. Movement. That's what they're for. And in here I've got just my sage leaves, the lighter one and the darker one, but it's not that much darker than this. But again, I got this from Lily Jade's. I got these from Ruffles Creations. I think I got these from Temu. I'm sure I did. And then I've got some gladioli leaves that I obviously took off, and I thought we could use these. Or what are the delphiniums? There might be delphiniums actually, guys, sorry. So I thought we could maybe use some of those for height. And I also got these, and these were from Lily Jade's as well. And I thought we could use some fern in it. I have also got, it's getting closer to the heater, guys. I've got a salvia spray. I've got it in another colour, pink I think. But I thought as well, you know, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 salvias on here. So I thought we could use that. And isn't that pretty? Very realistic. Even the foliage is really great, really wonderful. And I've got out some of my chrysanthemums. Now, what mum doesn't like chrysanthemums? I think they're made for mums, with it having mums on the end. So I've got them out in white. And I've just put on a few little picks. I've cut them off the hydrangea. A few little picks of from the hydrangea, just to dot around for a little extra piece of white in it as well. And our main floral is our beautiful red roses, where they are slightly like a, I'd say like a champagne colour, and they look a bit, I don't know, some people say they look dry. So they look a bit like dried roses, but they are so realistic. So I thought we'd get some of those in for our roses instead of the big ones. So that's what we've got today. If my cat moves, yes, we can carry on, can't we? Yes. Say yes, Mummy. So I'm going to bring the camera down. So my cat's going to definitely have to move. Go and sit near there then. Not in front. If I move that, will you go over there a little bit more? Let me just move the heater, guys, so we may go over there. Because it's that what is aiming at. So you go over there a little bit. There, sit there. Yeah, you can feel it there. Right, I'm just going to bring the camera down. So I'll place it around that area. No, stay there. Stay there. Oh my good gracious me. So I'm wanting to place in some of our longleaf boxwood, and we'll place those all out the way there. So I want to just, again, I've got the foam and I've placed the wreath wrap. You can get the wreath wrap from Amazon, and I've just used cable ties and I've gone under the bottom and snipped it there. So you can see it on there, but I actually thought that looks quite part of the truck, like the part of the design. So again, I haven't got it high up. So let's get some in. And if I do place a bow, I may either place one at the front here or maybe at the side here. I don't want one at the back, so it could be either side or at the front, or I could even stick it onto this front. I don't know, we'll see as we go along. So what I'm wanting to do to start with, and I can go through here because it's got the holes through, you can place in your foliage through as well. So I'm just going to start with bringing some foliage around here. And then I'm going to do the same on the opposite side. I just want to have a bit of foliage around so then the flowers and everything can sit within. So I'm going in all four corners and I'm just slightly bending it over. Let's just bend that one a little bit. And you can manipulate or turn these leaves around. So yes guys, in my workshop at the weekend, it was messy with everything. I literally just took the buckets, brought them onto my workshop one at a time and just tipped them upside down and then went through and sorted through them that way. It was really long weekend. But it was worth it. I do this every so often, about 3 times a year, just to go through everything. And then I'm going to place one in the center. Now this is going to be just slightly, a little bit higher. I don't mind because with the floral, let me just, this could be acting like as filler foliage once we've got everything in. I could place one around, yeah, let's place 2 either side of here in the center. And I'm placing them there because, you know, the stem of these around the center of the foam. So we have that effect. Because they are quite long, instead of cutting them really short, I'm just placing them near the centre, which will take that length away. So that's how they look at the moment, as you can see. So I don't need no more of those unless maybe I want some later. But at this moment, we have finished with the oddments of our longleaf boxwood. So where did I go with it? Oh gosh, oh it's here. So that is that one. So now with our magnolia leaves, I want to bring some of those, I can just place it through just around here, around the bottom. I will either place them through or I may sit them on, you know, on over the top. I think it may be over the top. So I will shorten the stem. And I'm going to go in through here instead. Let's just have a look what that looks like. No, that looks too long. So I need to pull that out. Let's take the glue off. It doesn't look right there. So I do what I originally said. So I'm just placing those on there. I'm going to bring one around the back as well. We want one around the back. Quite a large one. And I'm going to go opposite to where I've just placed that one on the front. That is quite large. I don't want one what's too big. So I'll just bring one. So I've got one around the front as well, just down here. So I've just placed in 4. I'm not going to place those in because these two are quite big. Unless I place them inside. I could place them inside actually. In the centre where they are slightly hidden. Place that one around the centre and push it right to where the top of the stem is. keeps wanting to close on itself. In fact, let me lift this one up and we can use it as a 3 and just manipulate the wire. So then we've got like 3 in the centre. So we've placed them like that in the centre instead. I've taken the one from here and I've moved it, you know, twisted the stem so it's facing more in the centre. Right, so let me have a drink of my coffee, because I may put the bow there. I know some people who, when they have planters, they don't like them to have ribbon on when they're going outside. I love that. Right, again, we're going to use our fern, and these are very thin stems. They come like that. If I just take the band off, oops. They come in a little like tape around them, and they're all very thin stems. But I love them, the rubbery texture. And I got these from, like I say, Lily Jades. They are lovely. I think it was Lily Jades. So again, I'm going to bring one out from the corner. So you've got it facing outwards. And I'm going to do the same on here. Bend them if you like, they are wired. I'm going to leave one straight and one slightly bent. And I'm going to go 1, 2 in all 4 corners, and then here and here. So I'm going to use 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we don't want those unless we place those in the centre. We could do. I did have a lady who's asked me if I could do, a lovely lady called Jill, if I could create a bouquet of flowers. I can do an artificial bouquet of flowers. I told the lady to keep an eye out. We'll probably do one this week, if not beginning of next. I'd have to get my, I think I may do it with, I'm not sure yet, I've got to have a look and get it out of my storage, my cellophane or my bag. Well, I've got my bags down here, things like that. That you may place as a gift. So let's have a look. Would this be too much in the centre? I don't think so. Ferns are lovely. Again, I may not use everything that I've got out. I just bring them some off the back up. So I'm positioning these in between these two at the bottom. And I will do it on this side. Again, I've only got 3. So the ones at the front are positioned in between. And then this one is going to be positioned in between those two at the back. And again, I'm pushing the stem down as far as it will go. Just make sure I don't bend it too much. So we've got those like that on top. So, oh, get rid of that. So let's just, I'll save these till, you know, it's, see if we need them. So let's have a look. I may place in some of these. So with this, I'm going to place one there and then one at the back. So there's quite a lot of lovely different textured greenery, some lighter than others to give that contrast, so you can pick up on, or your customer can pick up that, you know, the difference in things that's in there. They can spot it. And I'm going to put two either side. Take that plastic off. Let's see. So yes, this isn't, you can place this in the house if you wish, but this is actually, you know, for the garden. So I'm placing one of these all four sides, but in the center of all four sides. So like a bit like a diamond shape, if you wish, you know, like that. I still want to see the truck. Let's just lift those up slightly. I'm still debating about a bow, guys. I really am. I'm going to leave this area, you know, just slightly, I may place the odd bit there, but enough room to place a bow. I just want to, I feel I want a bow. Right, I know I've got the spiky lavender. Let me get, where's the ones on the picks? 1, 2, 3, 4. All 5. So let's place those there as well. Right, I'm going to place these in on single picks, and I'm going to place one at the back in the center again, but I'm going to let that just stick out and have its wispy bit. Let's cut these others. And then I'm going to place Right, I've got glue on there, so that's dried, so let me peel that off. If you get glue on any of your leaves, anything like that, just wait for it to dry and then peel it off. It will come off then. I'm going to place one in the center. And then another one. And I'm placing these behind, oh, those pretty, what I can't remember what are called. So you've got the movement, as you can see, you've got the height. I haven't gone too high because of the size of the truck. I don't really want to bring it up here. It's only a small truck, so you just want, you know, a small or a low arrangement placed in, or fairly low. I'm going to wait with these sage leaves because they may be for filler as well. So let's take this off the salvia spray. Now, where did I say I got these from Ruffles Creations? I didn't. I've just remembered. I know where I got them from, guys. If you're in the UK, you can shop online. Some places, I don't know if they're all shut down now. There was on a, this supermarket was on a shutdown, but it does take online orders. Wilko's, that's right, Wilko's, guys. Same where I get the multi-filler, you know, the bush from, what's the swag, but I tear it apart. But that, it's the same place, Wilko's. You can get them from there. I think they're about £1.99 per stem. So I'd go and take a look, guys. Now I could easily place this in the center and just has it as one, but I don't really want to be doing that. So I'm gonna be chopping. Let's just see where. I'm going to place these in each corner, so I want 4 to start with. I'm going to cut them a bit short, then we'll take the ones off of the bigger stems. Oh, I've cut the leaf off. Oh my goodness, Iris. What are you like? So I'm going to place these also in the corner to start with, on each corner. I may need my hole puncher because they're not very strong, these stems. Some of them, the center one is, but the others are not. So I tend to use my hole puncher for this. It's a pity it hasn't got brakes. And have these just popping out more to the corner. This is the corner, but more just past the corner, should I say. And I'm just placing this in my foam because this, again, the stems, they are wired, but some of them are not very tough to get through. And then we'll place some on each corner at the back. as you can see, the very slightly bit weak with the wire, but don't worry if you've got you know, a pair of scissors or something, or on an old stem that you've cut a flower off, you know, like a rose stem, use that, place a point on it, you know, at 45-degree angle, and that should help you pierce an hole in your foam. The only reason I have to do that is because I've got the wreath wrap on. Oops, I have to glue that back on. I've double layered because I've just gone round and round. Sometimes it's a little hard. Now, where's that fallen from? Is that the centre? Let's put a bit of glue on. So that's those there, 1, 2, 3. And we'll cut that one and that one. That's some lower down as well, yeah. So I'm going to bring a couple lower down, and let me just tidy this stem up. So this is what I mean, if you've got something left like this and it's quite strong, you know, to place a hole in if you struggle to put things in, use one of those, but save these as well, guys, because these will help you when you need you know, you want to place it on another flower if you're just buying the flower heads. So that will help you there. So I'm going to place these in as well. So I've got that one like so. And I'll place one. So basically I've gone around with the salvia in all 4 corners and then both sides here, and this one will go in the centre. And then if I just have a look above, perfect gap there. Oh my goodness, oh my gosh, guys, one moment. Oh my goodness, guys, it's my friend who's also my delivery lady. She really does knock loud. I've just said to her, oh my gosh, you made me jump. She says, I like people to know that I'm knocking on the door. I says, oh yeah, I think you do. So now we've got all of our salvia in, so that is fine. Again, I'm going to leave the sage leaves out for this moment in time. Save that stem, and I'm going to start and place in our roses. Now I've got some left over from the others, but these are new stems. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stems in yeah, just 6 stems, and I've got some left over here. So we'll use the leftover ones first. I've ordered some more, that's what's in that package. So I'm gonna place, I'm gonna place some up above, but I'm gonna start down at the bottom. Because if I have a bow, oh, I don't know now about the bow. I think I may just go without the bow and place that in the centre instead. So let's just get this one cut shorter. And I'm going to place this in the centre instead at the front. So it's like that. So it's like the focal point. And I'm going to do one of those at the back as well, so let me just cut that as well. Let me just place that there in case. I don't want this hanging over too far. So again, I'd like to see the truck. There, so we've got that at the back, and then I'm going to bring one either side at the bottom. I'm bringing them at the bottom first, and then I'm going to come to the top with them. So we'll place one and I'm going under the salvia, so place that there. Bend that stem a little. And push it in a little bit more. So we've got it just hanging there as well. Do the same on this side. Stay there, stay there, stay there. Oh my goodness, the cat wants to get involved. I know. And there's that one there. Also under the salvia. So again, I've got them all in 4 corners, as you can see. So now we'll bring those now to the top. So let's just undo this raffia with wrapped tin. And I'm going to bring where I've gone here in the center of each side. I'm going to bring one here, and I'm going in between that one and that one, so that one will be brought here but higher up, and then this one and this one I will place here in this corner. So I'm forming that triangle with the roses, and that's what I'm doing. So let's just cut those. So if I just want to, so it's going to go around here. So with that one and this one, you've got your triangle. So I'm just going to place it. It's going to be placed around the center, just so it can be, you know, form the triangle for us. So there, and across. So I will do that on this side using that one as again and the front one. So this one now will sit here. So that, again, the triangle. It's not a long triangle, you know, where it's a high point, because it's a low arrangement. It's not too far up. Change that like that. So again, using this one, up and then down across your triangle. So now I will do the same using the front one and the one on the side as my guide for the triangle. And then I will place this so up, across, up, down and across. And then we do the same for here, using this one as the bottom guide and this one to form our triangle on this side. If that makes sense, everybody. So now we've got all our roses in and around, so we don't need the roses now. We've got them equally spaced at the bottom and at the top. So now we come to our mums, and again, I've only got 5 left of these. Oh, I've got 2 buds in here. You get 2 flowers. Oh, I've chopped on this one, that's why. You get 2 flowers on, oh no, that one's got a 3rd. Oh my gosh. Where did that one come from? I haven't got that on this. So it doesn't matter. We'll use them. So they're very realistic. And I think they're absolutely beautiful, if I'm being quite honest. So we'll use them. It'd be nice, I think it would be nice, you know, when you purchase something, guys, from a company, if they actually had on the tags their company name where you purchase them from. So you know then when you want some more, where to get them from, instead of like me, sometimes I think, oh, where did I get it from? Oh, I'm going to have to look at my invoices. Right, because I've got 5 of these, I want one in the centre. I'm going to cut this one quite far down to about here. I'm going to take the leaves off. I may use them and put picks on. So I'll just tidy this up and get the prongs off. So let's look how low. There. So, oh my goodness, this is a hard one. There we go. So this is going in the centre, and it's got a bud on it as well. I like things with buds on. Right, so I don't want it to look too odd, so I'm going to, you know, against the height of the roses, let me get a helping hand. It's about right. So that's our chrysanthemum in the centre. Yes, how you just get those on it like that, the barcode, but you don't get anything on the other side. The company name would be good. I think that makes a great idea. So I'm going to place now one of these, because the small white ones are going to be going to the bottom. So I'm going to be bringing, let's see. Let me just cut. Let's go under the rose, or do we? Yeah, let's try it under the rose. In each corner. Just looking whether to, I've got the two buds here. I could put two buds down here as well, either side. Either side. Looks like headlights. And then maybe this one at the back here down at the bottom. Just get that one in there. So let's do that. Do I lift them up a little bit? Place them above. I don't want them too close to the one in the centre. Oh, I might place them slightly above. That one goes in the corner. Just got to position them. Bringing the rose back down. And then let's have a look at the, let's just get one out. I don't know. Do I use these? It's a very rustic truck, so I wanted to keep it in the rustic look. I don't know whether these chrysanthemums may... because that's all I've really got, all I've got left of those. So what could I use in... I've got gerberas. I know everybody... I know a lot of ladies like chrysanthemums. Let's just take those out a moment. Where's that one? Let me just have a look. gerbras. Or do I use Astramera, or do I use Lysianthus? Let's have a go at Lysianthus. I think it's because it's quite big. I think we need something red in it as well again, because these are only, we've got, you know, another colour on them. So just to bring that red out, do I use something like ranunculus, or do I use something wispy in red? That's an idea. That's an idea, guys. I've got like these mini roses in red. So I don't want to. It's either those. It's like a burgundy. Oh my goodness, guys. Burgundy, or oh, these will be hard to get out. Oh no, I can't use those. They've got orange in. I'll use those ones. And we're not using anything in orange. So something wispy and red. No, that doesn't go. Oh my goodness, what can we use, guys? You're gonna have to just bear with me, guys. I just keep seeing things pop up as I go. Come back round. La la. Do I use I could place berries in it. Or pop. No, that's too. Right, I'm just going to pause, guys, so I can just have a rummage around. One moment. Hi, guys, sorry about that. I think I've come up with a decision. Instead of a red floral, I'm going to go, because I need quite dark, with this being burgundy. So I'm going to go with the huckleberry. I've just cut a few pieces off. And just by adding those as wispy foliage, they sit in there and blend in there lovely. And then also for the white floral, if I just cut these off, I'll take those right. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious me. That's a bit heavy-handed. I've chosen not to use the ribbon as well. I think we'll be okay without the ribbon. And then I think with a bit of white floral, just have some wispy, small little wild daisies. Just add in just some of those, just popping around. I've kept out the, you know, the hydrangea. I may place the odd ones at the bottom, and I've kept out the sage. I've placed the Lysianthus back, found 2 pieces of these left with these flowers, so I may put one at the front and one at the bottom with these. So I'm choosing to go with the huckleberry, with it being such a dark colour. So I'm gonna place underneath the rose at the front just some little daisies, wild daisies. These are a different kind to the ones that I've just shown you. They are UV protected, these, for the outdoors. The other ones, the leaves are UV protected, but the flower isn't. The flower is silk. So I do always spray them anyway, even if they are UV protected. So I've put one at the back as well. Again, I want to see the truck because that's the star piece of it as well. So I'm going to just pull that up, take that one off of the main stem as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's a bit lonely. There's no leaf on that one. I found a flower. Does that come off the first one? Yeah. So I'm gonna do it like that instead. I just want, I think, one more. We'll see for now. We'll start with 5. So I'm keeping the chrysanthemum in the middle. As I stood back and had a look, I thought it looked you know, quite nice. So I'm going to keep that in as at the top. And I'm going to bring these to start with down, I think, at the bottom. I may bring, instead, you know, let's just see. If it doesn't look right, guys, I will pull it out, just to have that little bit of a movement at the bottom, and then I will use some to come up at the top. Let's just take the huckleberry out. So I've got one in there. I'm pushing these quite far in. Again, I don't want them to stick it too far out, but I want some movement. You know, I do want them to stick out, but not too far. I want that movement, so you can see the movement along the bottom. That looks a bit lonely on its own, guys. I'm going to take that off and put it on here. And I'm pushing it right to as far as I can get it, but just enough to give it, you know, for it to stick out. So let's get another. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to bring 3 around the centre. the plastic off. I don't like the plastic, it's because sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes when I push it into the foam, it pops up and it doesn't go in. So I like to take it off. Just fussy me, guys. So I'm going to bring this one. Actually, let's take the blue off. Let me glue it. Oh, it keeps moving. Oh, I need a bit of helping hand with it. It's not going in for some reason. So, and you can move your flowers into a position. They do twist around. So I'm going to bring those up there. Oops. As well. That seems. And then I'm going to bring one at this side and one at that side. So I've got that triangular position with these. Again, I'm not sticking them up too far because the chrysanthemum I'm using as my boundary as far as I can go with it. Doing it again. I don't know why it won't allow me to go in. Let's have a look. Let's give it a helping hand again. There we go. I can't see it. It. So we've got those daisies on the top as well as on the bottom for that movement. So we don't need no more of those. Now I've got some oddments of huckleberry. I say oddments, sorry, I've cut some huckleberry down while I was trying to check it. And I'm going to bring some around the bottom as well. And then I'm going to bring some up above. Again, just to give that lovely, deep, rich red. This is quite a long stem, so I'm going to bring this one up above. Oops, I'm attached to one. Just going to go to this corner. Like so. Just cut that one a little bit. So I'm just going in all four corners. I'm using it as like filler at the foliage at the bottom. These are push-ups as well. Got those at the bottom. Take some up above with the white. Push them up. I do like huckleberry though, I think it's very pretty. And I'm placing these in and around centre, around the chrysanthemum at the top. That one looks a bit. What's that one? What's only got a few on? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm frightened in case the truck moves too much when I'm pushing some flowers in. So I want to keep it like to a minimal. I don't want to use too much of the same element. This huckleberry, guys, I got this from Dunhelm. Oh, it's got to be a few years ago. These are the last bits of it. I've still got it, the price tag on one stem now. So I wonder if they've got any more. It was £4. Does it have the date on it? No, unfortunately not, but I have had this for really quite a while, probably 2-3 years, and that's the last of it. So I don't know if they've got any more in. So now for these, just these. I could place the odd few around the bottom. Just to give a little bit of different foliage, floral added in. And I'm going to go in each 4 corners or around that area. Just around where the huckleberry is in the corners as well. And I've got 2 left. I could put one either side in this area here, around here. Sorry guys if the truck's moved. I didn't take that into consideration, that you may not see it. So let's do that one as well. I'm not going to place in the bay leaves. I don't think that the sage leaves. I don't think. Oh, you see what I mean? It's going off on its own. I'm going to place this. Just under there as well. And then the other one on this side, opposite. So let me just lift it up. Just make sure our roses are standing up so we can see. We'll get those in view as well. Excuse me. I may need just, that one's a bit lonely, the wildflower, it's hardly got anything on. So let's just place another one in there with it. There's not really much on there. Right, so that is our project done for today, guys. And again, I'm not going to place on the oh my goodness, the sage leaves, just reds and whites. That's all I wanted to do. Let's just get that a little bit. Pull that out again, and I'm going to reposition that one. So I just wanted to do, as you can see from the top of the truck, it looks so pretty with the beautiful reds, deep burgundies and whites, with your salvia, your beautiful wild lilies, your huckleberry, your beautiful roses, fern, your green lavender, your chrysanthemum with the bud. And oh my gosh, I've forgotten this. But that as well. And some long leaf boxwood and your magnolia leaves as well. And your little hydrangeas at the bottom. So let me just place up the camera. I hope you can see me. I didn't know whether you could see me. And my cat's here. He's come to show off. What do you think? Do you think that's nice? Look at the flowers then. What do you think to the flowers? Say nice. Yes. Nice. Oh, thank you. So guys, so that little truck again I got from Lily Jades, and we made a beautiful burgundy and white arrangement to sit on the back garden in summer, you know, or now straight away, just to add that little bit of colour in spring, you know, before everything starts, you know, opening up into flowers. Because some of our stuff we went through the garden yesterday, has already started to grow. So that's what you could achieve, something along those lines, maybe in a different colour, or you know, add a bow into it if you feel you wish to. And you know, if you haven't got the salvia, add veronica, or add oh, go on, lavender, that's the thing, or a stilby. You could add anything like that. If you've not got the magnolia leaves, you could add salvia, calleas, you know, a bigger, more of a solid leaf into it. And fern, I think a lot of people tend to like fern. If you haven't got the big long leaf boxwood, don't worry, use ficus. It looks very similar to this long leaf one, or they both look like each other. So you could use that, or ruscus. And if you haven't got a big chrysanthemum in the centre, don't worry guys, you know, you could use maybe a gerbera, or a daisy, a big daisy, or a carnation, you know, if you have that instead. And if you haven't got the huckleberry, just use something like flocked ruscus, or anything along those lines, the little mini ones. And you know, have fun, have lots of fun with it. I mean, these wheels do go round, so I think again it needs to be on a flat surface. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I sure did. And you know, and I hope you give it a go. So take care, and please subscribe, share and like, you know, to everybody who you know, and you know, everybody who wishes to just join us and just to watch, you know, maybe you know, they don't have to be doing flower arranging, but just to watch in the comfort of their own home, and have a, you know, a nice relaxing evening and by watching. So again, click that subscribe button, leave us a comment, press the like button. I'd much appreciate it, guys. I really do. So have a wonderful day. God bless. Take care. From me and Marley, bye for now. Bye bye. Right, let's just do a little close up. Have you? Yeah, what you got on your face? Come here, let Mummy look. Let's look. Say hello. Molly, say hello. Yes, hello. Right, there is your beautiful, if I bring it close to me, your beautiful roses, guys. Look how realistic they look. Look beautiful. You know, and all the layers on them as well. The lady told me this and now I've forgotten. The beautiful chrysanthemum, which look realistic as well. You've got your ferns, your longleaf boxwood, your beautiful huckleberry as well. You can get flock ruscus, what's tiny like that as well. You get your salvia, your little wild daisies, your magnolia leaf with brown on the opposite side. Some, if I can get it up, hydrangea there that I've placed on picks individually. What else did we have, guys? Oh, some green lavender. I call it lavender. It's not, I don't think it's spiky fern. I think it's lavender because of my lavender's got these leaves on, so that's why it reminds me of lavender. I'm sure it is. So yes, and that's, oh, and the little truck, if you can see the close-up of the little wooden truck as well. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I hope you give something like this a go. If you haven't got a little truck or anything, don't worry about it. Just use a wooden planter instead, or just a tin container, anything like that, just to do a beautiful arrangement to sit on your garden, maybe on the a table or on a window or on a wall on your garden, whichever, you know, you'd like to place it. So have fun, guys. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.